Sleep on Athens.
He plays Samus. All right, so here we have the most annoying people on the planet.
What happened in that last game?
So in neutral for this, it's gonna be hard for Mewtwo considering they throw out so many active buttons that have a lot of end lag. So Squirtle just dashing back and forth will definitely call out any of Mewtwo's options. Now he switched to back to Squirtle. Knowing Corey, he's not patient enough to actually like wait for him to come to him. Well, incorrectly. Force you up.
Well, I had
This should be dead. Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't switched back to Squirtle yet. I can imagine the Charizard Mewtwo neutral isn't worth it, especially since you're not going to be getting that much damage off of it. Charizard's good for killing, not good for hitting things.
No, it was 37.
I mean,
Yeah, it was 37%.
so it seems that Surge is still taking the initiative despite the fact that he has a lead. I don't necessarily agree with that approach.
Yeah, that's sick. Y'all were watching? Or you're sawing them?
Catching him in shield, never hitting a down air.
I actually have to.
So kind of missing the punish on that call out from the jump with the dash back. That one worked out. Switching to Charizard in hopes that he can score an early KO. Not feeling as confident with Ivysaur in neutral. Or getting called out for mashing jump and air dodge and disadvantage. Back to Squirtle. I doubt he stays in this character for long. Missing the down air again. Can you keep him on the ledge though? Cobalt managed to get that disadvantage, and now it's putting Corey in a precarious situation. Definitely not the best when you allow Mewtwo to get anything. Such a volatile character. At this point, he's going to be fishing for grabs or up smashes, and I doubt that Cobalt's going to get that to him easily. He's going to be hoping to get him under a platform, because I'm sure up throw would only kill on that right now. Using jumping to platform to get out of the ledge trap scenario. Getting forward tilted. Cobalt wins game 1.
I believe in his accent. Maybe I said just because he can't get. He's taking that way.
Corey grabbing his Propel gaming juice. They're gonna gentleman to Rainbow Cruise. Gamer juice.
Flavored water.
Or he would never drink regular water. Now knowing these two, the real question is, does Corey switch to the Pyramithra or even the Choreo? But remains to be seen. After that loss, I get the feeling that he's going to be more confident in the Pythra. Yeah. I can imagine this matchup's a bit worse for Mewtwo, considering. Going to small battlefield yet again. Using Mithra's extremely good aerial speed and dashing to get Cobalt to whiff some air. Just relatively controlling neutral. Of course, Mewtwo does such high damage that losing neutral once or twice isn't going to really affect it. Taking advantage of the Shadow Ball confirm, reading the tech on the platform, or covering it rather. Waiting for that, missing the up smash confirm. Corey retaking neutral, but that is shielded, so he's going to be negative. Corey getting near, this is a disadvantageous situation for him. Really get off the ledge, using his classic blazing end to make sure that he gets back. Now Cobalt retreating to the corner, knowing that Corey most likely won't punish him for it. I'm sorry, that's how I know him. Mewtwo's caught in a ledge trap situation, not good for such a big body character. Corey just waiting for the roll, not really punishing it though. Hitting the dash attack, putting him off stage. Quite the reversal of the situation, managing to get back. Getting the up B on the tail. Let's see how much extra credit he can get with Mithra. This is the type of character that if you let them get started, they can just run away with the game. Corey trying to use up B to keep him off the center stage, but missing. Cobalt just trying to get back to center stage to regain some neutral. Surge just keeping them in disadvantage. Using Blazing End and getting punished for it. Up throw should kill here, yeah. Surge likely going to switch back to Mithra for the better neutral control. Not really punishing for that risque side B. Will Corey punish Cobalt for getting stuck into the corner? Likely trying to use the roll to initiate Foresight. Not punishing the flagrant nair. Jab off the ledge, just trying to get back to center stage. Corey doing a relatively unsafe aerial on shield, at least low enough. At this percent, Corey's likely going to fish for some type of confirm using down air. This is a ledge trap scenario, and against such a big body, again, it is going to be really bad. Using the neutral B to cover most options. Airing him since Surge used down air, and that's not extremely safe on shield. Blazing in the corner because it felt like it. Cobalt managing to roll out and put Surge in a disadvantageous situation, using teleport to get back to center stage, avoid the ledge trapping scenario. Will he get the edge guard? The ledge intangibility making it so the up B missed from Surge. Cobalt continuing to run away from Surge, hoping to get some extra credit from his lead. Surge managing to score the up smash. At this point, if Mithra manages to get a disadvantageous situation going from it's likely a hard game to win. Cobalt getting back into neutral by using up B, Corey punishing it. Surge not being able to punish the roll. Cobalt trying to take advantage of that air dodge, but just missing the punish. Surge trying to get a down air into up smash, punishing him holding shield. Surge going to want to keep this ledge trap scenario going, but manages to get put back into a neutral situation. Cobalt landing the up tilt and putting Surge in a much more precarious scenario. Nair again. Back to neutral with these two. And at this point, it's anyone's game. Any stray hit from one of these two characters should kill at this point now. Teleport just missing ledge. Surge scores game 2. Now at this point, the question is, will Cobalt switch? Because he does have 1 or 2 pocket characters to him. Could see a Lucario out here.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident.
I know personally that Surge does not like fighting against such a volatile character, despite the fact that he plays one.
Oh, hell no.
Banning Kalos in town. You made me say Kalos, I hate you. Yeah, I know, but he always says Kalos, and I've managed to never say it for like 4 years. I just said it. Corey banning Kalos in town, obviously trying to stop Mewtwo from running away so much. Knowing Surge, likely switching characters to ensure that he continues to feel fresh with the Pyramithra. I know his confidence would wane if he lost with the character, so he's obviously trying to avoid that by using character game. So both characters charging their funny neutral bees at round start. Neutral here is obviously going to be a Mewtwo calling out Squirtle's approaches, and then obviously Squirtle getting confirms based off his extremely potent forward air and dash. Now the drawback here is going to be that Squirtle's going to die very easily, so try and score a advantageous situation and switch to Ivysaur. Although last time he picked PT, he didn't really feel confident in neutral. Managing to score the edge guard.
Get that shit away from me!
But whiffing on the final confirm. Might be dead at here. Next hit will definitely kill when it comes to Charizard. Cobalt holding shield, believing that he's going to up smash. Corey missing the up B, or down B. But scoring the grab in order to confirm the ledge trap. Catching the miss tech with a Shadow Ball is going to put Corey in quite the disadvantageous situation. Beating the switch. Just wonderful. Surge predicting the shield and panic of the situation, throwing him off stage and hoping that he can ledge trap, but Cobalt using teleport to get back to the center and avoid such a bad situation. Let's see if Surge can actually get off the ledge. Cobalt kind of giving up the ledge trapping scenario in order to return to neutral, believing that he likely would beat Surge in that scenario. Surge calling out his retreating option with shield. Cobalt scoring the Nair, calling out his jump. Kind of a scramble here because of that trade with the Nair and Surge managed to get on top with that. It's just wonderful in those scramble situations. It's quite the heartfelt player. Managing to dodge the Shadow Ball, stopping him from hitting below. Spot dodging, avoiding the grab. Definitely understanding that Charizard's best damage is going to come off it. Surge just trying to get some extra credit here, juggling Mewtwo with such a large frame. A read and air dodge likely to try and confirm the situation, but Cobalt using teleport to get back to center stage and reset the neutral scenario. Cobalt likely looking for grab, but Surge holding in to avoid it. Using Shadow Ball to try and cover, attacking again. Surge likely trying to use Flare Blitz to break the shield, but just holds on. Cobalt again resets to neutral, surviving the intangibility granted by the Angel platform. Corey managing to score a forward air, but it looks like a reversal of situations with Corey being in disadvantage now. Corey switching to Charizard, likely trying to score an early KO at this point. Giving up the opportunity to edge guard for ledge trapping, although missing the scenario. Cobalt covering the air dodge with a Shadow Ball and confirming. Surge managing to dodge the Shadow Ball by jumping over it. This is likely game. Despite Battlefield or PS2 having the lowest ceiling out of all the legal stages with it, but he gets caught by the down B. Covering both the no air dodge option, the switch option, and the no air dodge option all at the same time. That was just a wonderful checkmate scenario by Cobalt. So as it sits right now, Cobalt is up a game. This gives him a little bit more room to play. We'll likely see some counter picks on their part, considering last time they played, they went different characters for every single game. It's 2-1 Cobalt.
Come on, Jag, you got this. You can get your first win.
Cobalt trying to score his first win.
Never before. For sure wins.
For the first time ever, he stands to actually win a set. I don't even think they can hear you. Corey landing an early confirm with the forward tilt, although Cobalt calls out Surge's landing aerial with a side B. Continuing to dash back and trying to reset with his projectile, Cobalt is definitely trying to avoid Corey's very, very aggressive playstyle. Jumping to avoid the Shadow Ball on ledge likely, trying to call out a drift back with a side B on part. Corey manages to get out of disadvantage, but gets caught by the side B, with Cobalt predicting he'll hold shield in that regard. Getting called out by the back air. Definitely a great edge guarding scenario by Cobalt. Confirming off the Shadow Ball, landing a clean 40%. Now the real question is, how will the pace of the game change? Because it looks like both players have slowed down to try and reset tempo. This is the first time we've really seen Corey stop taking the initiative set. Nair calling out the glitch. And Surge going back to the Squirtle, likely believing his neutral control against Mewtwo. Trying to land an early stage spike with back air in hopes to reclaim the game. Switching to Ivysaur, managing to cover the teleport in and getting the DI read. This is a reset of the scenario. If he manages to get back the neutral and land a clean hit or two with Squirtle, this game will be even. Landing a back air, reading the air dodge and waiting it with a dash back. Trying to again get the back air stage spike. If he manages to get back the neutral, this is a completely even game. Again jumping while Cobalt charges the Shadow Ball. Cobalt has yet to punish Surge for that this set. Trying to cover his landing with a Shadow Ball. Although Cobalt is now in a disadvantageous situation. And with Mewtwo's lightweight, this is quite the bad situation. Surge just missing the punish on the roll and getting punished. Surge switching to Charizard, likely believing that he could cheese him, although getting caught by the jab, and Mewtwo's jab does some damage in the game, so that's quite the nick for Cobalt. Trying to keep Mewtwo in this disadvantageous situation, though kind of failing. Now with Charizard, he is on the back foot again. Surge getting again called out with his jump or lack of shield. Cobalt reading that air dodge, but this time actually just letting it rip, and Corey punishes with an up there on a little bit overextension. Landing with Nair, likely trying to get a grab off of it. Jumping just to ensure that he doesn't get hit by the Shadow Ball or the forward air. Although in this situation, Cobalt definitely has a commanding lead. Surge continuing to jump off of ledge. It is yet to be punished. That was game. That side B at higher percents definitely confirming into the forward air, ensuring that Surge was set. That was an excellent showing from Cobalt, although I'd like to see a bit punishes off the jump off of the ledge.
That's it. It's over.